So when I finished the 10th grade, I was almost convinced that I wanted to do medicine. But the thing is that I have like this mild tremor problem. Like if I keep my hands here, there's a slight tremor. So I was like, okay, I can't do surgery, so let's not do this. Let's do law. So I decided to study law. So I did history and political science. But then in my last semester, my second last semester of college, I did an acting course. And I realized that as somebody that's loved studying, as somebody that till date loves reading, in a university like Columbia, in a city like New York, I did courses in every field. I did history, I did political science, I did chemistry, I did math, I did economics, I did literature, I did philosophy. I did courses in so many different things and enjoyed each and every one of them. But the rush I felt when I did theatre on stage, I've never felt like that. And that's when I knew what I'd known since I was a child. Because since I was 4, acting has been a dream. But then I got distracted because A, I was really fat, and B, I was really nerdy. I was very, very large. I was like 96 kgs, and of course I needed to lose weight for important reasons because I had PCOD. I still do. And I think that it was important for me to kind of get in shape also because it's like, keeps you healthier, and that's important. I absolutely love studying. So I used to really enjoy sciences. So till the 10th class, I had a blast doing sciences. In fact, I kind of topped the world in science. I don't mean to be funny, but I got 100% in my chemistry, physics and biology boards in the 10th grade. But I've always been like a historian by nature. I mean, I can read history books like right now. Like even in my van, when I'm waiting for like a shot, there are like history books lying around. I actually studied at a school called Besson Montessori School. And my parents were very keen that I get admission in that school. So they called the headmaster and they said, we have this really studious daughter and it'll be, really good for her and please do consider her. And I actually was on the phone with the headmaster because she wanted to kind of hear me out and this, that and the other, and I took the phone and I went, Damadam mast kalandar, Ali da pehla number. And I think that's how I got admission into the schools. But I was also very studious. So I've actually studied at Columbia University and I have a degree in history and political science. My mother is like the flag bearer of humility, I feel. She so believes in putting your head down and letting your work speak for yourself. I was not allowed to go to Diwali parties and, filmy places till I truly, in her words, have earned it. So I never really had much exposure to Bollywood at all. So I actually don't really think that I come from a family of stars. I also don't look at myself as a star. My father inculcated in me very early in life. He said that education is of prime importance. But more than that, I think to find your own place in any institution is the most important. So whether it's the subjects that you do, the university that you apply to, or the essay that you write, the one piece of advice that I would impart is do it honestly and do it yourself. Because there's a reason that universities ask you to write essays. I got rejected from Oxford University, which is in England, which was my dream. It was my dream school to go to Oxford and I didn't get in. And I thought that the world was going to end that day. I didn't know what to do. I called my mother up hysterically crying, saying, Mom, I've gotten rejected from Oxford. I don't know what to do. And then sure enough, the Common Apps came in and I got into Columbia. And those 3 years that I spent in New York, I would give an arm and a leg to do it again. A lot of people, and it's almost natural if you want to become a doctor or a lawyer, that you need a degree to support that. But in my case, my education was never a means to my career. You know, it was something that I feel allowed me to really be who I am today. So it was way more personal than professional. So I think that being an educated person, I think firstly it gives you confidence. Then it gives you a little bit of eloquence. It also teaches you how to live on your own, which is very, very important, because I come from a house where my mum is so protective, and she's not a smotherer, but she's a single mother, you know, and a very good one, because she's never ever, I don't even know how she's done it, but she's never ever let me feel like there's anything in this world that I could want and not have. And while that's an extremely romantic story between mom and myself, it can be a slightly damaging story, because in life that's not how things really work. You don't get everything that you want. You know, people have used words like burden, pressure, all of that, but I don't really believe in that. I think that, you know, you're as burdened as you want to be, and you take as much pressure as you want to. You know, of course, I'm aware, acutely aware, that I come from a film background, and therefore the scrutiny or the attention that I have received has been more than it would be otherwise. But I don't necessarily look at that as a burden, because if I do, then I will be stiff and I won't be able to perform.
What is it about acting that excites you?
I think that the most exciting thing for me, and I'm saying this now having done 2 films, but I think the most exciting thing for me is that you forget who you are, you know, between action and cut, and you attempt, or at least try to attempt, to do justice to somebody else's life and somebody else's story and somebody else's character, and that becomes you, you know. And by doing that, I think that this profession allows us to live so many different lives and so many different experiences that we wouldn't have on our own, which is why we, you know, make films. We do things that are not necessarily real and not necessarily common. And I think that whether it's Simba or whether it's Kedarnath, you know, acting has enabled me to feel and do things that I don't feel or do on a daily basis. So I think acting is like my way into this secret, maybe even more real life than we actually have.